They say that rhymes help people learn things better. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 rhymed rules for success with women. Let's begin with number 1. If you're not a girl's usual type, don't try to get her on the swipe. When I was coming up with these rhymes, I saw this one and I thought, man, I could probably have a bit of fun here and rap this out. Even though I can't rap, I've never rapped, and you know, white boys can't rap and all that sort of stuff, I thought, why not put a track behind this rhyme and rap it out just for fun. If it helps you remember the more serious lesson that I'll give you after this bit of fun, then I've done my job, right? I've got to help you succeed with women, and that's it. So let's do this. Bacon D is in the house. If you're not a girl's usual type, don't try to get her on the swipe. If you're not a girl's usual type, don't try to get her on the swipe, man. Swipe that ass, 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 swipe that ass. Bacon D is in the house, motherfuckers. So I probably look like a bit of an idiot doing that right there, but hey, I don't care, as long as it helps you remember what I'm about to share, and that is about Tinder. If a girl is pretty, and she's on an app like Tinder, then pretty much every guy is trying to match up with her. Pretty much every guy who sees her photo will swipe right on it and try to get a match with her. This results in her having thousands of guys to choose from. And as a result, she wants to choose a guy who is her usual type, or is the type of guy that she couldn't even get if she was meeting him in person, right? So she is in the position of power because she has thousands of guys offering themselves to her. And she can go through the app and just be like, no, 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 yep. She has all the power, and as a result, she can choose who she wants. Yet, if you want to have the power as a man and be able to attract and pick up women of your choosing, you need to be able to talk to the woman in person and make her feel attracted to you, right? You and her are having a conversation, she is feeling sparks of attraction, and it's not about you versus thousands of other guys on an app. It's about you and her in that moment. Now, on the topic of a woman's usual type, what you have to understand is that a woman's type can change based on who she sleeps with and gets into a relationship with. For example, you may have heard some women say about their boyfriend or husband, when I first saw him, I wasn't attracted to him. He wasn't my type. But when we started talking, there was a spark between us. We fell in love, and the rest is history. What she is saying there is that she wasn't initially sexually attracted to how he looked, right? He wasn't her physical type. He wasn't the type of guy that she thought she would be interested in. But he spoke to her. He made her feel attracted as he was talking to her, and they got into a relationship and are now happy. An interesting thing to point out is that when a woman falls in love with a guy who wasn't her usual type and wasn't the type of guy that she thought she was looking for, she then sees him as her type. Right? If she is madly in love with him, he becomes her type. She likes that type of guy. She may then say something like, oh, I dated the wrong guys in the past. I used to be attracted to this type of guy or that type of guy. Then I met this man, we're in love, and he's the perfect man for me. I just wish I had met him earlier. This is the type of man I've always wanted. So what you need to understand is that if you're not a woman's usual physical type, it doesn't mean that you are absolutely excluded and you cannot attract and pick her up. Don't get me wrong though, it's not possible for a guy who isn't good looking to pick up any woman in the world. But what is possible is that you can literally make women feel attracted to you as you talk to them. And as a result, they will actually start to look at your physical appearance in a positive light. When a woman is feeling attracted to a guy, she can then start to think things like, I don't usually go for bald guys, but I like this guy, there's something about him. I don't usually go for guys who look like this, but there's something about this guy. He's sexy, he's cute, I like him. Now, try to achieve that on something like Tinder, when a woman is just judging guys based on a photo. No, 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 no. And then she sees a guy that is her usual type or her ideal type, and she swipes right on that, right? She has all the power because there are thousands of guys lining up to get a chance with her. But if you talk to her in person, it's just you and her. You can make her feel attracted to you as you talk to her, and as a result, she will look at your physical appearance in a positive light. She will start looking at you and thinking, there's something about this guy. I like him. He's cute. He's sexy. And you can then build on her attraction for you, connect with her and get her phone number or kiss her on the first night, set up a date, have sex with her, and so on. You can attract women of your choosing rather than hoping to be selected when being compared to thousands of other guys on an app. Number 2, if you fear her reaction, she won't feel attraction. If you fear her reaction. Just kidding. I'm not going to rap on this one. But hey, if you fear a woman's reaction, she's not going to feel attraction for you because women don't feel attraction to fear in a man. When a man is afraid around a woman and he is intimidated by her and worried about saying or doing things around her, then it's an absolute turn-off. Women want to be with a guy who doesn't fear them. Right? So whether you are picking up women or in a relationship, you have to understand that if you're interacting with a woman and you fear what her reaction is going to be if you behave in a confident way or say something confident or do something that is going to make her feel attracted or make her laugh, then she's going to feel turned off by you because she's not going to be attracted to your fear. She's not going to be attracted to the fact that you are intimidated by her. Now, you don't need to go to the extreme and try to show women that you're not intimidated by being really aggressive and being a bit of a jerk or whatever. You don't have to do that. You just need to have relaxed confidence around a woman. You need to be comfortable being a man and not being afraid to joke around with her. If you're in a relationship, not being afraid to make a move on your woman, make her feel attracted to you by being masculine in the moment. Don't hesitate and worry about what she might think if you say or do something. Additionally, if you're out there picking up women, don't be afraid to just say something that your instinct is telling you to say. Don't be that guy who goes home after talking with a woman and then thinks, why didn't I just say that? I knew that I could have said something like that, but I didn't say it. Just say it, right? Have the balls to say whatever you want to say when you're interacting with a woman while still being a good guy. As I said, it's not about being an aggressive jerk or anything like that, but say what you want to say, right? Be your real, honest self in that moment. If you think about when you're interacting with women that you're not attracted to, you'll most likely realize that you're able to be your real cool self when you're interacting with them because you're not so worried about what they think. Yet when you're interacting with a woman that you really like and you really see as attractive and you really want to be with, suddenly you most likely start to change. You start to censor what you're saying. You start to be a bit more hesitant. You start to worry about the consequences of saying or doing something. You start worrying that she might not like you if you say or do this. That's not the right way to go about it, especially with attractive women. Unattractive women are okay with that because they like guys who aren't that confident. Yet attractive women want to be with a guy who feels like he's good enough for her or ideally feels like he's more than good enough for her. And one of the ways to show that to an attractive woman is to say whatever you want to say while still being a good guy, right? Do whatever you want to do while still being a good guy. She will then be able to respect you as a result of that, and she will feel sexually attracted to your confidence. Number 3, if you see a girl you like, you know the time is right. For the single guys watching this video who want to get laid or get a girlfriend, how often do you see women that you find attractive and you really want to go over and say hello, but you just don't do it? You worry that she might not want to talk to you. You worry that you might not know what to say to keep the conversation going and keep it interesting. You might worry that you're not good looking enough for her or something like that. The thing is, in life, all the good stuff happens when you take action, right? When you're sitting back on the sidelines and just watching on, looking at women, you're going out to parties and just looking at them, you end up going home and jerking off, right? You end up going home and you're on your own while everyone else is enjoying sex and relationships. If you want to enjoy your life as a man, just know that it's okay to walk over and say hello to a woman. There's nothing wrong with walking over and saying, hey, how's it going? I thought I'd come over and say hi. Women don't kill you for that, right? They don't stand there and say, all right, let's go. They don't slap you. They don't scream. They don't run away, right? When a normal, confident, cool guy walks over and says, hey, how's it going? Thought I'd come over and say hi. And then continues the conversation, right? She feels attracted to the fact that you can be confident and normal when talking to her. If you can approach women with relaxed confidence and immediately start to make her want to contribute to the conversation and ask you questions, then you're not going to have a thing to worry about, right? You're going to be able to talk to women of your choosing, make them feel attracted to you as you talk to them, and then go on to enjoy all the stuff that happens after that, right? All the kissing, all the sex, all the love, right? All the companionship. Now, of course, sometimes you'll walk over to a woman and she'll already have a boyfriend. Yet, not every pretty woman in the world already has a boyfriend. If they did, then no new guys would be able to get themselves a pretty girlfriend. All the women are just taken. There's nothing left. All right, that's it. No more women. No more guys can get a pretty girl. It's all over, right? Stop. Just finish. Everyone go home. That's not the reality that you live in, right? The reality that you live in is that some pretty women are in relationships and some are single. Many of those pretty women have what I call an open type, which means that she's open to being with all different types of guys as long as a guy can make her feel attracted as he talks to her. If a guy can talk to her, make her laugh, and make her want to contribute to the conversation and find out more about him, then he is going to be able to attract women of his choosing. Now, of course, it's not possible for a guy to pick up every woman in the world, but what really is possible is that you can make pretty, attractive women feel attracted to you as you talk to them. You can literally make a woman feel sparks of attraction as you're talking to her, and then build on that attraction and get to the next level with her. So to recap on the 3 rules that I've given you in this video, if a woman is very pretty and you're not necessarily going to be her usual type, then don't try to get her on the swipe, right? Get her by talking to her in person. Make her feel attracted to you in person. Next, don't fear a woman's reaction to what you're going to say or do. If you do that, she will see it in your body language, she'll sense it in how you're talking, and it will make her feel turned off. Women are not attracted to the fear of a man. And number 3, if you see a girl you like, you know the time is right. When you see a girl that you like, there's no better time than right then to walk up and say hello to her. Walk up and open a potential opportunity for you and her to become a couple. Who knows? You and her might get into a relationship, settle down, and start a family. Who knows? You and her might hook up that day or night and have amazing sex for a month or so and then go your separate ways. Who knows? She may become one of the many women that you're sleeping with at once, right? You may have a number of women on the go. Yet if you just continue to let opportunities slip through your fingers with the types of women that you really want, then you may end up with a woman that isn't your ideal type. You may end up accepting a woman that you're not that attracted to. So if you see a girl that you like, just tell yourself the time is right. Walk over and say hello to her. Make her feel attracted to you, and then take things to the next level. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If you'd like to learn more about how to approach and attract women as you talk to them, I recommend that you read my ebook, The Flow, or listen to the audiobook version, The Flow on Audio. The Flow includes all of my best conversation starter examples, all of my best examples for keeping a conversation going and keeping it interesting, my best techniques for attracting women as soon as you start talking to them, building on the attraction as you interact with them, and then getting to a phone number and a kiss and sex that night, or phone number and then set up a date and then have sex on the first date. You can use the Flow to easily get laid or get a girlfriend. The choice is yours. All you've got to do is follow the simple steps and it works. Alright, so let's finish up this video with a bit more of that swipe that ass, 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 swipe that ass. Bacon D is in the house.